Cyberpunk 2077 was one of the most anticipated games way back in 2020, and yes, I'm gonna admit, I was one of those that was extremely hyped about the game's release, though I did wait almost 2 months after the game's release to avoid most of the bugs. And I did notice that Phantom Liberty got released into this game, a whole new DLC for the game, and I was extremely excited about it. So I reinstalled the game, and because I am known for having dumb, stupid ideas, I thought, hey, why don't I make a video on YouTube playing through the Cyberpunk again? And if I die, the video ends. I know, genius, never before seen. I can probably reassure you that you have never seen anything like this before. And seeing how dogshit my aim is, it could literally be compared to an Iron player in Valorant, I decided to give you guys a little laugh and literally prove to you how shit I am. And to potentially regret my decision and bite off more than I could chew, I went with the very hard difficulty of the challenge and then picked the Street Kid intro, cause I like the Street Kid intro. So after spending hours creating my character and, well, potentially me choosing these attributes, okay, to be fair, I have no idea what I'm picking. It's been 3 years, okay? So going into this challenge, my expectations are low. To be fair, as I mentioned earlier, my shooting skills above all else is terrible, and I have no idea of what kind of builds or anything that I would like to use in this run. Do I go silent? Do I go like a sneak assassin mode? Do I go guns blazing? I guess I'll figure it out. A challenge is a challenge, and I'm gonna do this challenge whether I like it or not. And so the introductions of this video is basically me sitting at a bar talking to this guy called Pepe. By the looks of things, he owes some guy some money and wants my help to kind of resolve that issue. So I guess it's on my hands to solve other people's issues at this point. But hey, charity work is charity work, I guess, right? After getting distracted for like half an hour straight, I eventually find my way in front of Kirk, which is apparently the sewer rat that has been bugging Pepe, where I eventually tried to strike a plea deal with him to let my Pepe go, where he just instantly asked me if he looks like a charity worker to him.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you?
Kinda.
You borrow Eddie's, you gotta pay him back.
So in order for me to help my boy out, Kirk shows off this insane pair of wheels, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I was too distracted at this point because of this delicious meat bag next to me. I then find myself in a shady back alley when I see a car with its trunk open and two guys that recently looked like they disposed of a body. I don't know. All I know is that I'm here in the back alley alone and I'm scared. So yeah, take that as you will. Either way, for some reason I decide to jump into the car with these two random men that I've seemed to never have met before.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
How do you do that? Speak with your mouth closed like that. After learning that the guy's name was Padre, and so for some reason he has a gift that he can speak with his mouth closed, and I'm gonna be honest, that was insanely impressive. I wish I could do that. Learning that Padre is essentially the mafia or the godfather in this area, I decided to keep my mouth shut so I didn't say anything stupid or dumb to potentially get me killed. After eventually getting pulled over and introduced to yet another set of shady people, I'm starting to see a pattern with this game. I couldn't keep my mouth shut because I wanted to protect my dear godfather, Padre. I'm telling the guy that I don't know him and that he should shut up because basically he doesn't own the city. Neither do I, but you know, I figured we kind of hit it off and found a tone. Potentially made a new friend.
Marcus, please.
I really thought we hit it off. Don't you think, Padre? Nice new relationship, Lumen. After getting risked up by Padre and receiving his number, it was time to show off my insane parkour skills.
So go with God.
Parkour. After showing off my sick parkour skills, I find myself in this poorly shady lit parking lot to meet with Kirk's contact, and I think his name was Rick.
You Rick?
Yep.
I eventually make it to the car and using this wonder gizmic thing that I received from Kirk earlier and opened the door. For some reason it actually worked, and yeah, I climb inside, only to get robbed 10 seconds later. Kind of ironic now that I think about it. I'm robbing a car and he robbing me robbing the car. I'm not that rich, dude. Small world we live in, huh? I tried to drive away, but of course the wonder gizmic that I got from Kirk did not work and the police shows up. After getting slugged for the 4K like the twins in Dead by Daylight, a police officer shows up from the fog. We have a little back and forward. Apparently this guy that was robbing me knows this person, and the person talking to the one that is robbing me knows me for some reason. I have never seen this man in my life. But what can I say? It's a small world. Someone might have seen me. I have no idea. I barely remember what I had for breakfast this morning. After an intense stare-off, the owner of the car shows up and says that he doesn't want anything to do with us, that he doesn't have time to file a police case.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play at an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff leg's broken so this trash doesn't float.
But I can't swim, so I would probably sink anyway. The police officers are truly pissed off at the fact that we basically are let go, and well, my nose is in the side again. After snapping my nose back for the second time, and let me elaborate on this cannot be healthy for you. We were placed next to the guy that was trying to attempt to rob me while I was attempting to rob the car. I mean, yes, it's confusing. I can barely keep track on what's going on as well. I'm just confused at this point.
Getting one of my good feelings.
Oh, what?
I figured out his name is Jackie, and he seems like a cool dude, and well, yeah, eventually become friends. And after T-posing along the street, I recognize that this is a cutscene about, like, all the stuff that me and Jackie are doing to kind of strengthen our friendship. And to be honest, I kind of like the little friendship that they have going on. They're, like, crime buddies, you know, doing shit. I mean, I wish I had that kind of friends. Well, and then skipping through the cutscene, we are actually in the game again. Approximately 6 months after the whole ordeal of the beginning of the game took place, and me and Jackie are now friends and working together. He also offers me to do a tutorial, but like, you know, tutorials of losers, and you know, I'm not a loser. I'm just here trying to play a game, surviving in very hard. I'm not nervous, okay? Promise, I'm not. Also, a little side note about this whole thing, this video. I know I'm extremely far into the video by now. I kind of forgot that I was recording, so I don't really have commentary of me in the game. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to voice over this whole thing. Yep. The whole thing. And yes, I failed the first stealth room of the whole thing. So they turned around and started shooting at me. And at that point, I realized how hard of a challenge this was going to be. And yes, as you probably noticed, my aim is horrible. But then again, I did warn you. This is a challenge, and I just wanted to have some fun. So yeah, my aim sucks, and I know. But this is my video. After clearing the first room, I realized there was one enemy left, and it was this really buff boss-looking guy who hit extremely hard. And I noticed that one of the side windows opened. Apparently the hacker woman that is with us did open that for me. And yeah, as you can see, Jackie just jumps in there and fucks him up. Yeah, no, he really beats him up. We then enter the bathroom and then see a bunch of hot tub streamers in the tub, and honestly, I have no idea why that meta is still going on, but hey, I'm just here to save the day. I don't care. We then found a girl that we were after apparently, and if I'm being honest, she looks like she was taking one too many, but hey, who am I to judge? And then proceeds to hand deliver her to some paramedics, who is really brutal to me, but I mean, I didn't show that because I don't want to go through censoring shit, so, you know. You gotta believe what you gotta believe. If you play the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, me and Jackie are leaving the building. We jump into my car. We are about to leave home. Apparently there is a lockdown happening, so we need to hurry up. But unfortunately for us, we are meeting more of these gang goons that we were fighting earlier. And we have to do a high-speed pursuit. Or whatever. They're chasing us. I just have to fend them off. And yet again, here comes my obnoxiously bad aim. Okay, I gotta admit, the very last one there was kind of clean, but you won't be seeing too many of those, I can promise you that.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad.
After saying goodbye to my good friend Jackie, I head up to my own apartment going to bed because I'm tired. I then wake up and figuring out that something definitely wrong with me. I go down to talk to Jackie, and for some reason he's extremely excited about some guy called Dexter Deshawn that we're apparently going to work for.
Someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Okay, you get the deal. After a quick snack, we make our way down to a Ripper Doc. Apparently that's a doctor in Cyberpunk. But hey, I don't complain. Ripper Doc sounds so much cooler than a doctor. I meet with the doctor, complain about my virus. Also talked about getting an improvement, an upgrade. Because I'm going to do this big thing with this big guy called Dexter Deshawn. You know, everything is hype. I then get provided with some new cool eyes. Because apparently ripping your eyes off a skull is now normal these days. And with a new set of eyes, I can now zoom. I kind of like this. I also get an improved grip that basically is implanted in your hand. I went back up to Jackie just for him to tell me that he spoke with Dex.
Yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc.
I finally get to meet with Dex, and only to figure out that he's equally as talented as Padre in the sense of speaking with your mouth closed.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill.
After getting all the intel from Dex that I needed, I got to choose what I wanted to do, and first of the objective list was talk to a girl named Evelyn, who apparently had some important intel about the whole biochip thing that we're set out to steal. So I got to perform this kind of thing that is called a brain dance, looking into Evelyn's memory, and from there we were able to locate the refrigerator unit that held the chip that we were looking for. Evelyn then pulls me aside and just asks me politely not to involve Dex with anything. I said I'll think about it. And then I get introduced to an extremely talented car that seemed to have devoured mine, because I was parking in that spot. Next on my to-do list was attempting to blackmail a woman about info on the spider. Trust me, that could have gone way better.
That'd be me.
Ow!
Thought you could blackmail me, bitch? Set conditions?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The blackmail idea? Bad idea. But then I laid eye on a new handsome man. Can we go on a date? I would love to go on a date with you. We can go to Kopeka Plaza. I need another bodyguard, you know? Could use an extra pair of guns. We finally find an agreement. I did not get to date the guy, I'm sorry. But I got money, and I did not tell Jackie about it. But I met up with Jackie, and we proceeded to go into this little hideout with a crazy gang called Maelstrom. And I'm gonna be honest with you, going into this, if I did any wrong choice, because there appears to be a lot of people in here, I would be doomed. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. When I met up with that female and grabbing that chip of her, I had no idea that it was a tracking device and or a hacking device. And as you can soon see, that poor little guy in the chair is about to get fried like a fish. And then the fight breaks loose, and at this point in time, I am terrified, because I don't want to lose this challenge right away. And I know there's a lot of enemies, and I'm still playing on very hard. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that I am really relaxed or taking it easy. I'm quite tense in my chair, actually. But I'm taking this serious.
Let's get out of here. I'm dying for some fresh air. I couldn't fail this beat. I taste it.
It's a production line. Plus, I thought you loved me.
Really
Am
no
I
other way.
dumb? Oh. Thanks, Jackie. I thought I was blind there for a sec. I can't even climb things because I'm dumb. After failing to locate where to climb up, because, you know, I'm blind as a bat, I proceeds to fight more, and I am taking every single step with caution. I have gotten close to die a couple of times by now already, and yeah, you can clearly see it on the gameplay. I am kind of panicking in a bit, and I'm trying to survive. Yeah, I'm just doing my very best here to survive, okay? That's my sole and holy mission for this entire thing. I'm not giving up, okay? I thought this could be the perfect time to say thank you for getting this far into the video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you want to see more of my channel in the future, please leave a subscribe as well, and I will try to be more active. I just wanted to take some time to say thank you so much for just being here, and yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. And also, I just wanted to say, if you made it so far, how? This video is a mess, and I love it. Can I stealth kill this guy? Or is this like a mandatory thing? Oh shit. he saw me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hey, hey! We did it! See, I'm not dead yet. I am not dead yet. Whew.
Come on, V. Let's get out of here.
After barely escaping and talking to this angry woman again, Jack not believing that we would survive.
Holy shit, V. I wasn't sure we'd walk out in one piece.
Hey, who do you take me for? I can manage my own. I think it's time to start the heist, and Jackie does not seem ready.
No? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wales boys.
Surprised that we managed to get this far. Me and Jackie share a toast together because we're good friends and we are making it to the major leagues. You know, that's like the whole thing, I guess. And yeah, no, that's something to celebrate, and I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, I'm not jealous or anything. I eventually scooch back. My sweet ass is sitting on the couch and Dex is going over the plan, which is idiot-proof. I can guarantee that. Fast forwarding how many hours, I have no idea. I'm now finding myself in a taxi, which is controlled by an AI. Yeah, I can see that not going wrong anywhere. Also, when I said that the idea wasn't idiot-proof, this is what I'm talking about.
Konpeki Plaza, please come through single file.
You got it, home. Sir?
You got it, Holmes.
Hold on. Got something. Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
After convincing the guards that my dog was dying upstairs in the bathroom, we were eventually let through, and at that point, the mission was a go. And then all this cool shit happened. I controlled a spider, we were hiding inside of a TV, the guy that owned the place came in, and then his father showed up, and they spent decades arguing and stuff until his son eventually hugged him really hard. I believe his father hasn't really had a hug in a while, because I think he appeared to have fainted or something like that. I have no idea. And then we were discovered. This just escalated quickly. We jumped off a roof, attempting something you could only technically see in a video game or in Mission Impossible. And then I realized that this is a video game, it's not actually me inside the game. We get instructed to slot the chip in the head because the container is broken, and Jackie just without a doubt just did it without question.
Jackie? You okay?
What remains of this mission is basically me trying to fend for my life, shooting literally anything that comes in my way. I've been trying to do some sneaky stuff every once in a while, but I seem to get noticed all the time, so I just given up on it. So it's just guns blazing now and nothing else. And yeah, you can clearly see that sometimes I'm lucky and I am fending for my life here. I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm really dog shit at shootings, and I did have that disclaimer probably 6 times already in this video. But to be fair, everything seemed nice and dandy until those big guys showed up, and yeah, you will see more of them over the period of time here, where I have to fight 2 of them. And at some point I felt like Jackie didn't really do anything. Oh. Then Jack and I get some quality time in the elevator. It's short-lived, obviously, but he is technically bleeding out, and I'm trying to get some help, but obviously we need to get out of here first, because we're technically both dead at this point. This is extremely hard without any grenades or anything. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up. Oh shit! Ah! And I'm gonna tell you, I was extremely careful throughout this entire thing. It might not have looked like that sometimes, because I did take a grenade to the head at some point. But I eventually made it out, and to the elevator, we run towards the domain, and yes, you will now see why I'm kind of laughing in this one part of the video, which is why I'm going to leave it with sound, because it's what the domain called Adam Smasher throughout this chase, which kind of killed me.
We'll have problems if you don't fucking try! Not bad.
Client feedback noted.
How's our ride looking?
Tip-top. Though alas, we are being pursued. Sweet fucking Jesus.
Oh my...
Please remain calm.
Calm!
Roadblock ahead.
Roadblock? Okay, now we're jumping back to one of my quote-unquote favorite things in the game. It's a pursuit, yet again, in a car with my ability to shoot. And yeah, I'm just gonna spare you the details. I do eventually kill them. I have to use sort of my healing items a couple of times. But yeah, I eventually made it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the hardest scenes to actually be playing in the game. Because like, you honestly get really close with Jackie and you get to like him and love him a lot in a way. Because he's funny and, you know, he is a good friend for V in general. So this was a really hard one for me. Even 3 years later, when I haven't played this game. Because I've kind of forgotten about most of the story. But yeah, I eventually sent him with... to his mom, because he's like a family guy. He really likes to be with family, so I sent him there. There was nothing in your hand. What did you just slot in my head? Jackie! So after Jackie slotted an invisible chip in my head, we eventually say one final goodbye to him, making our way up to Dex, who is obsessed with pinky toes for some reason. And then going into the bathroom to get clean up, only to smash a mirror with my hand. And once I'm done with that, I am getting beaten to a pulp by Dex's bodyguard. What the hell, man?
Can't risk it, V. Remember our first convo?
Dex! What the
Seems
fuck?
I've chosen the quiet life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
Wait, are you fucking serious? I'm dead?